How do you optimize Zoom security? Settings for different virtual meeting types. Imagine hosting a virtual gathering where everyone feels safe and comfortable, whether it's a quick team check-in or a confidential business discussion. Today, we're going to explore how to set up Zoom security to fit different meeting needs. First, no matter what kind of meeting you're planning, start with some basic security steps. Always use a unique meeting ID instead of your personal meeting ID. This helps prevent unwanted guests from rejoining your personal space, requiring a strong password or passcode for entry, making it harder for outsiders to get in. Enable the waiting room feature so you can screen participants before they join. Once everyone is in, lock the meeting to stop anyone else from entering late. Keep your Zoom software up to date to get the latest security fixes. Turn off file transfer in chat to prevent malware sharing. Limit screen sharing to hosts or designated participants to avoid disruptions. And avoid sharing your meeting link publicly on social media unless you add extra protections like passwords or waiting rooms. For small team meetings or internal work sessions, you can turn on the waiting room and customize it so known team members get in quickly. Allow screen sharing for those who need to collaborate, but keep an eye on what's happening. If sensitive info is discussed, disable private chat to prevent side conversations. Use role-based controls to assign co-hosts or presenters with limited permissions so you keep control of the meeting. When hosting large webinars or public events, use a unique meeting ID and a strong password. Share the password securely through direct messages or private emails. Keep participants in view-only mode with screen sharing disabled unless necessary. If available, switch to webinar mode, which limits interaction and keeps control in your hands. Lock the meeting after it starts and monitor chat closely for spam or inappropriate comments. Avoid using your personal meeting ID for these events to prevent persistent access afterward. For meetings involving sensitive business topics or confidential discussions, requiring participants to sign in with their organizational accounts. Enable end-to-end encryption if your version supports it to keep content private. Turn off file transfers and private chat to reduce data leaks. Record only when needed and store recordings securely with restricted access. Use extra security features like watermarking shared content and disabling participant annotations to prevent copying or marking up sensitive information. Recurring meetings or classes need a slightly different approach. Generate new meeting IDs for each session when possible. Use recurring meeting settings with passwords and waiting rooms enabled. Lock the meeting once everyone has joined to prevent interruptions. Disable features like file transfer or screen sharing unless absolutely necessary. A few extra tips can make a big difference. Educate everyone on Zoom security features and best practices. Regularly review and update your security settings in the Zoom admin console. Use two-factor authentication at the account level to protect your login details. Be cautious with third-party app integrations to avoid data exposure. And keep an eye on your meeting activity logs for any suspicious activity. By customizing these settings based on your meeting type, you can create a safe, smooth virtual environment. This way, you protect your content, keep disruptions at bay, and make your remote meetings more productive and secure.